This is the Cats Roundtable on Talk Radio 77 WABC.
With us today is Bernadette Castro, a famous name. I go back where Bernadette used to pull out that Castro convertible. Then I remember her as the state parks commissioner. Bernadette Castro, welcome to our show, and what have you been doing?
Oh, John, first of all, so good to be with you. I was with you the other night with Governor Pataki on 9/11. It was so great to be with you and Margot and the governor and Libby. But I'm listening to your radio voice, and I didn't pick it up at the dinner table. You've really got a good radio voice, by the way.
Well, maybe the microphone makes it better.
I think it's good. But, I want to first start off by saying your book. Okay, I haven't finished it, but I've read a lot of books by self-made men. They publish books. This one is fascinating. It's a fun read. It's a quick read. Well written. I mean, I love it. I really love it. So anybody that hasn't bought it that's listening, how far do you want to go? By you? It's incredible.
Well, thank you for the plug.
No, I mean it. I sincerely mean it, or I wouldn't have brought it up.
Tell me your adventures when you were park commissioner and all the things that you accomplished.
Oh, you're so nice. So here's something fun that you didn't mention. In between the little girl, which is my claim to fame, the little girl that opens the Castro, I was a wannabe rock and roll star, okay? So I had one hit that made the top 40, and it was an interesting part of my life. Barry Gordy auditioned me himself, and it was an interesting part. But then I had a family, and then I decided I really loved public service. I wanted to get into government. I ran with Governor Pataki with his team in 1994. I was the only one on the ticket that lost because I ran against Daniel Patrick Moynihan. However, I took 42% of the vote. Nobody thought I could win, but I helped the governor win, and I loved it. So he said, I want you to be part of the cabinet. And I asked for this agency, Parks, Recreation, Historic Preservation. It was 12 years.
I am enjoying this conversation. Tell us, how long did you pull out that Castro convertible for?
Well, a long time. We sold the furniture division in 1993. My dad passed away in 91. So I was involved in the marketing end of the company until we sold it. But we would often do a new commercial with me as an adult using a flashback, a little insert, black and white, of the original. So people much younger than should have remembered me remember those commercials. But
tell me also the song you sang and made the top 40.
I can't sing it now. But
no, but tell me the name of it.
It's got a crazy title, but it's a really good song. Are you ready for the crazy title?
Yes.
His Lips Get in the Way, okay? Crazy title. Wow. It was 60s girl sound. It was really fun. So yeah, YouTube. You can listen to it on YouTube. There weren't videos in those days, but I dropped out of college. I was very serious. I dropped out of the show business when Barry Gordy auditioned me in Detroit in his studio, and I had the most admiration for Motown, everything he did. But I realized with Barry Gordy, if you commit, you commit.
Bernadette Castro, we're out of time, but I enjoyed watching you pull out that convertible. I am happy to learn that you're a singer, and I'm going to try to find that song. And I love what you did with our park system. I love parks. I love our environment. And I love to continue this conversation in the future. And thank you so much for calling in this Sunday morning.
Thank you so much, John. You enjoy the rest of your day.